this is all from today.
I used this one, and you used that one.
Hey, welcome back to 30 Miles Out Tips with Ty. Teresa and I had just come back in from a beach walking trip, and we had several hard baits that we wanted to kind of see how they sounded underwater. So we thought, why not film them? We know that there's a pitch difference in all these baits because sometimes when a lower pitch doesn't work, a higher pitch does. So the first lure up to bat is the MirrOlure Mirrodine. And we've used this bait in South Florida for snook. We used it a lot for trout and reds. And we've even thrown the beach with it with some luck for Spanish. This lure throws a country mile, so I like to use it a lot. Let's put it underwater and see how it sounds. So the Mirrodine by MirrOlure had a real soft low pitch rattle. Sometimes subtle is good though, especially when fish are spooky. Alright, moving right along to one of me and Teresa's favorites, top water, the MirrOlure Top Dog. This is a big, heavy, chunky top water walk the dog plug. Let's throw it out there and see what she sounds like. Now this top water plug has a much louder clicking sound, a much brighter sound. This is also a very heavy plug I like to throw in the surf and in the kayak because I can get a lot of range. So this is the lure that spawned the whole experiment, the Unfair Lures Arrowhead 70 suspension bait. I've caught a lot of reds and trout on this thing, but I always notice that when we throw it, we catch a ton of ladyfish, skipjacks. They just seem to love this thing. When I'm trying to catch skipjacks, they won't hit nothing else. They will annihilate it. So I wanted to see what the pitch difference is. So let's put her underwater and see what she'll do. Well, there you go. That's the highest pitch, loudest rattle of any bait we've tried so far. Moving right along to the MirrOlure Catch 2000. This is a hard bait that we threw a lot in Texas. Caught some nice speckled trout on this thing, some big ones. Once again, a very heavy lure that has a lot of range. I've caught some nice Spanish mackerel on this MirrOlure Catch 2000 because I can stand on the beach and throw it a country mile. They love it. Let's stick her in the pool and hear how she sounds. Once again, a much softer presentation. That is a very soft pitch to those rattles, a lot like the Mirrodine. Moving right along to the Unfair Lures Shrimp. I was just using this lure the other night in Chalmette, Louisiana. Well, actually in Shell Beach, under the lights in a bayou, popping it and letting it sink. I was tearing up the speckled trout. Nobody could figure out what I was using or how I was doing it. Let's take a listen to this thing underwater. So once again, a kind of a higher pitch rattle in this Unfair Lure Shrimp. Great bait, caught a lot of stuff on it. I've used to sight cast redfish as well. Hey, thanks for joining me again with Tips with Ty. Go out there and get you some hard baits and put them to work. See y'all next time.